Howdy, y'all. This is Proverbs 30 in the KJV for April 30th, 2023. The words of Agar, the son of Jacob, even the prophecy. The man spake unto Ithiel, even unto Ithiel and Ukal. Surely I am more brutish than any man, and have not the understanding of a man. I have neither learned wisdom, nor of the knowledge of the holy. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist, and bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name, if thou can tell? Every word of God is pure. He's a shield unto them that put their trust in him. Add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar. 2 things I require of thee. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me the vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee and say, Who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of God in vain. Accuse not a servant unto his master, lest he curse thee and thou be found guilty. There is a generation that curseth their father, and doth not bless their mother. There is a generation that are pure in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness. There is a generation, oh how lofty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up. There is a generation whose teeth are as swords, and their jaw are as knives, to devour the poor from the earth, and the needy from among men. The horse leech have 2 daughters, crying, Give and give. These 3 things that are never satisfied, yea, 4 things that say not, It is enough. The grave, the barren womb, the earth that is not filled with water, and the fire that saith not, It is enough. The eye of the mocker at his father, and despiseth to obey his mother, the ravens of the valley shall pick it out, and the young eagle shall eat it. There be 3 things which are too powerful for me, yea, 4 which I know not. The way of an eagle in the air, the way of a serpent upon a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of a sea, and the way of a man with a maid. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I've done no wickedness. For 3 things the earth is disquieted, and for 4 which it cannot bear. For a servant when he reigneth, and a fool when he is filled with meat. For an odious woman when she is married, and a handmaid that is heir to her mistress. There be 4 things, which are little upon the earth, but they are exceedingly wise. The ants are not a people strong. The ants are a people not strong, yet they prepare their meat in the summer. The conies are but a feeble folk, yet make their houses in the rocks. The locusts have no king, yet they go forth all of them by bands. The spider taketh hold with her hands, and is in kings' palaces. There are 3 things which go well, yea, 4 are comely in going. A lion which is strongest among beasts, and turneth not away for any. A greyhound, and the he-goat also, and a king against whom there is no rising up. If thou hast done foolishly in lifting up thyself, or if thou hast thought evil, lay thine hand upon thy mouth. Surely the churneth of milk bringeth forth butter, and the wringing of the nose bringeth forth blood, so the forcing of wrath bringeth forth strife. Last day of the month. Tyler, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to go in the store, I'm going to get what I need, and then I'm going to come out and we'll do chapter 31. I think it's interesting because I've read this like so many times that it's a slightly different word. So you know what that means. Word search. So yeah, probably not going to go back and add those animations on this one, but fill it in for yourself. It is the spider taketh hold with her hands and is in king's palaces. It's lizard in other translations, right? That you find them in king's palaces, but you can take hold of them with your hands. I had to check that out. And then this, a lion, which is strongest among beasts, he turneth not away for any. A greyhound, I don't think that's what's in the, I don't know why I'm blanking. A he-goat, right? The hyrax, and a king against theirs whom no rising up. What is the other animal? We're going to circle back so I don't have to take the translation off for the minute. But man, I'm at least, I feel like my, I'm sorry. I feel like my mental state is improving. I don't know what the hell this person. My mental state is improving. So I'm not so much identifying with this. Surely I'm more brutish than any man and have not the understanding of a man. So doing the best I can, feeling like I'm on the right path, and yeah, not feeling proud, still feeling very humble, but not feeling like the stupidest man. So there's that, right? Progress. I think that's super interesting. So now I got to go back in the timeline here, but I mean, I'm confident that this book is well, like, I know Proverbs predates the New Testament by a long time, so like I got to go see the precedence of the tell me God's name and tell me His Son's name, if that's Ken's, if that's more like tradition because of all the other religions that had other gods, or I can't very quickly jump to something in memory that points to a precedence of talking about God's Son in the Old Testament directly like that. So something to go look. If you know and you happen to see this, comment, enlighten me. Sorry about the HE double hockey sticks, but that was weird person circling around me. I re-recorded that video last night because after I read the whole thing and started commenting, somebody screeched up next to me in the empty lot that I was in and just kind of hung out for a second watching me. So here comes this guy again. I hope he doesn't come to bother me. He's got his flashing lights on. Sorry, watching this guy. Anyway, there's that. I want to know more about it, but I definitely sympathize with the, remove far from me vanity and lies. Don't give me too much or too little. I don't want to say that I've done this all by myself, nor do I want to be, cursing God's name or being a bad example for God because I'm stealing to make ends meet. So, and we're not there. So, hooray. And I'm definitely not, we do not have enough money that I'm boasting about anything. But if I can boast, let me boast in the Lord, and then I'm trying to point people in His direction. I'm sorry the camera's so bad on this one. I'm just sorry. We'll leave it at that. We'll fix it for the next one. And yeah, there's a generation that is not a great generation. And I think we're seeing some of that right now, right? But don't let me complain about the whippersnappers. So I'm gonna go back. Let's do a different translation really quick, and then see if I can find it. Let's do ESV. A he-goat. Hold on. Can I help you?
Somebody's here?
I was making a phone call before I go into the store.
Okay, just making sure.
Thanks. Yeah, waiting on somebody. What would I be waiting on? Yeah, doing a lumberjack deal. Anyway, strutting rooster. A rooster's way different than a greyhound. Just saying. Strutting rooster. Let's try that. That was the ESV. The ASV. It does say greyhound. Word search on this one. So I'll go before Army GM pulls around again and fusses at me for being all crazy. I'm all crooked in the Kroger parking lot. But if I'm being honest, it's because I was trying to get the one little sliver of light, because there's rain over there, it's moving this way, and there's clouds over there, but there's sunlight, so trying to get a little natural light. I digress. Sorry for the lack of insights on this one, but can't all be winners, can't all be huge. So if you're watching, thanks for watching, and prayers for safe travels from my friends Tyler and Adrian on their journey. And that's it. I'm empty on it. The guy pulling around kind of startled me a couple of times. I was going to just ignore him until he honked, and then it's kind of like, oh, I guess I can't. I'm going in the store. Be blessed.